you stop.
It's about the leaks from Star Wars Episode 8. Now, I'm not going to talk about the actual plot leaks. I added all the information up on the new villain that Benicio Del Toro is playing in Star Wars Episode 8 and put out his major traits as a character. First, I'm going to talk about the first leak and then the second one, so there is no mix-ups. Before I start, I want to mention that this might or might not be true because the script has been and probably is still being changed by the writers, but some of it will definitely be in the final cut of the movie. And a big spoiler alert for those who don't want to know anything about the movie until it comes out. He's almost done with his training at the hands of Supreme Leader Snoke and is introduced to Benicio Del Toro's character Vaughn, who is also a dark side user and probably another one of Supreme Leader Snoke's apprentices. In that scene, it is revealed that Supreme Leader Snoke is Emperor Palpatine. It's explained that Palpatine survived the Death Star explosion by using all his power and skill to make a force field around him to protect himself, but as we see, he got damaged quite a bit anyway. Okay guys, I got off theme a bit here, but I'll do another video just about Snoke, which is coming soon. Vaughn is a character who is believed to be a respected Republican in the New Republic, but is actually a Sith. That probably means he has mastered the art of manipulation. And also, I'm not sure that the dark side users are considered to be Sith anymore because it seems that the rule of two is over. Though we don't know what Snoke and Vaughn are, then because Kylo Ren is the master of the Knights of Ren, and Snoke is Kylo's master and Vaughn's master. And Vaughn seems to be more powerful than Kylo, which means that he's above him. Vaughn senses that Kylo Ren is full of hatred now, and he suggests that killing his own father was an act of matchless evil. He tells that to Snoke in the script because this is not a plot leak video, but just a video on the new villain. Kylo Ren captures Leia Organa and senses Luke and Rey coming and goes after them. He meets up with Snoke and attacks Luke and Rey. The four of them battle intensely as the script says. At some point, Luke injures Snoke and Snoke retreats, leaving Kylo and the Knights of Ren fighting Luke and Rey. The fight is quickly over when Luke and Rey kill quite a bit of Knights of Ren, and Kylo orders a retreat. Now yet again, we are skipping a part. Kylo Ren has regrouped with Snoke and Vaughn. Snoke is badly wounded, and Kylo goes to help Snoke but is stopped by Vaughn. Vaughn tells him he should not help Snoke because he left him in the battlefield alone against two powerful foes. When Vaughn says to Kylo that Snoke left him alone, he probably didn't even count the Knights of Ren because they were no match for the Jedi. Kylo Ren tries to kill Snoke, but Snoke blocks him with the Force and tells him that Vaughn should finish his training. Okay, so that's about it on Vaughn from the first leak. Now leak number 2 is up. General Hux and Kylo Ren follow Supreme Leader Snoke's orders and regroup with him. Snoke eliminates Hux because of his failures. Snoke then hands Kylo Ren a modified lightsaber that once belonged to the ruler. There are even more clues to the other leak that Snoke is Palpatine. It seems very interesting to me, but I hope it's not true because then the sequel trilogy will diminish episodes 1 to 6 even more. Like they haven't done that enough with The Force Awakens. Anyways, moving on. Snoke introduces Kylo to Vaughn and sends them both on the mission to kill Luke Skywalker and Rey. As Kylo Ren is going, Snoke tells Vaughn to kill Kylo if he senses conflict in him and the pull to the light. And also to finish the mission with the final battle is on. It's Luke Skywalker and Rey versus Kylo Ren and Vaughn, while Snoke is sitting in the background watching their duel. It says that the battle is epic, which I hope means better than the Force Awakens lightsaber duel. At one point, Snoke sees that it's taking too long and takes control over Rey's mind, and she starts fighting against Luke. Luke is now multitasking against 3 opponents and holding his ground. Finn shows up and Luke throws him a lightsaber. It is probably Anakin's blue lightsaber because Luke uses his green one from Return of the Jedi. Vaughn then turns to Finn and after some time, Finn be true, but we'll just have to wait for the movie to come out. Now Vaughn is more powerful than Kylo. That probably means that he's quite an opponent. I think he will have Force Lightning, or at least I'm hoping so, because we haven't seen Force Lightning in a long time now. What will Vaughn be called in Episode 8? Will it be Darth Vaughn, Vaughn Ren, Lord Vaughn, Inquisitor Vaughn? And also, what will Vaughn look like? I think it will be something. Tell me your thoughts below in the comments. I am really hoping that Vaughn is an old version of Ezra. Really awesome, because as we'll see in Rebels, Ezra is turning to the dark side. At least that's what it looks like for now. The part that bugs me is that Finn beheads Vaughn, which seems very unlikely in these plots. And I would really like to see more Vaughn, aka Benicio Del Toro's character, in the movie, because I think it's not enough for him to be only in episode 8. Finn will probably be a Jedi because I don't see any other outcome on him beating Vaughn in this movie. Now, Finn becoming a Jedi is a story, and if you did, guys, like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this one, and be sure to check out our other videos based on Star Wars. For example, 10 things that need to happen in Star Wars Episode 8 video will probably interest most of you because you watched this video. The link will be in the description below. I didn't like The Force Awakens that much, but I'm looking forward to Star Wars Episode 8, The First Order Strikes Back. Anyways, remember guys, God is awesome all the time, and he'll another video. Bye bye.
This party's over.